Not too long ago, I woke up eager as a beaver. My husband was working and I was home with the kids. I decided I was going to take the morning to clean the house, recreate an elaborate science experiment with my kids, get some work done, fit in my yoga, walk the dog. Easy peasy, no big deal. An hour and 45 minutes later, I was covered in sweat, swearing obscenities in the phone to my husband, and whipping the central vac down the stairs like it was a bottomless pit, vowing I'd never have to look at that friggin' tangled up cord ever again. That was the day I made the decision that made my life so much easier. It was the decision to create space. Welcome to the Juggle is Real podcast. I'm your host, Andryanna. I'm a career-driven mom of 3 boys who went from burnout to finding balance, and I am on a mission to help other parents enjoy the juggle of work, family, and everything in between with a little less stress and a lot more ease, joy, and fun. What do you think? Are you with me? Let's get started. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am so happy that you're here. Let's get right into it. So, you might be wondering, what was the decision that made my life easier? Well, that day I hired a housekeeper, and it was hands down one of the best choices that I've ever made. So during my fit of fury, AKA the last time that I used that central vac, I started out so optimistic. I wanted to have floors that glistened. I wanted that feeling of getting it all done and doing it myself. But 10 minutes into lugging that central vac cord around, pushing furniture and crouching into corners, I was filled with a fiery rage that could have burned the whole house down. And long after that vacuuming fiasco took place, I was still super grouchy. Maybe a scary biatch, some might say. I shouldn't have let it affect me so much, but that feeling was so tough to shake off for the rest of the day. It really affected me. So for me, initially, the thought of having someone come to our home to clean felt excessive. I mainly work from home, so I know how to clean, and obviously I have all the tools and the products required to do it. Heck, my husband, he cleans too, right? So why on earth would I waste hundreds of dollars a month to pay someone else to do it? And I will be honest, I struggled with that for a while before this fiasco. I was brought up in a home where we did things ourselves. We didn't necessarily have extra money for frivolous things like a cleaning person. And who did I think I was? The Queen of friggin' England? There was no way I was shelling out my precious hard-earned coin on something that I could do myself. And I thought that was the end of the story. But turns out I was wrong. After the minutes that felt like raging hours during the vacuuming stint, I realized that it wasn't so much the task of vacuuming that got me so fired up. It was the time that I was spending doing something that I didn't enjoy, while I could be doing things that mattered so much more to me. I wasn't building that giant volcano that was going to erupt in baking soda lava with my boys. I wasn't getting work done, prepping for things that could be done for my job. And I most definitely wasn't feeling one iota of Zen or any feel type good yogic posture. In realizing that I was missing out on stuff that actually mattered to me, I decided that that was it. I was not going to waste my precious volcano making time doing things that I hated when there were options for me to take it off my plate. And that is the day that I hired Christina, the goddess almighty, who keeps this ship sparkling and keeps me from throwing things down the stairs like a complete psychopath. Okay, so why do you care about my enemy, the vacuum, or how I almost lost my marbles doing household chores? Well, if not solely for the comedic relief, maybe you care because you have a nemesis too. Something you loathe just as much. Something that can take a seemingly great day and turn it into bloody hell just by thinking about it. Maybe that thing is vacuuming for you too. Maybe it's laundry or bookkeeping, or maybe it's having to cook dinner every night. Whatever that task is, I would like you to take it off your plate. It's gone. Poof. Not your problem. Think about how you feel already. My guess is that you have a huge weight lifted off your shoulders already, and maybe you're even doing a little happy dance in your head. That's how I felt, and that's how I still feel, knowing that ish is getting done and my house will not turn into a cesspool of filth, but I'm not the one who has to be scrubbing down. It's a damn good feeling. Now, I recognize that having someone come to help us with housekeeping is a privilege, and it is one that I am extremely grateful for. If your current socioeconomic status isn't in line with spending money for help, that's okay. The point here is to ask for help, and oftentimes that can be completely free too. Think about the chores that your children can start helping with, the coworkers who may be able to take on more, or that friend, family member, or retired neighbor who would absolutely love to help a hardworking parent get about the day with more ease. It can be done. And maybe you're like me and you might be able to squeeze it into your budget by shuffling a few things around, but you think it's a waste of money. Well, trust me when I say that the space you're creating will allow for you to be a more effective and efficient person in other areas of your life. And that, my dear, is worth so much more than money. So here's what it boils down to. You are one person. You have your priorities and you have the tasks that have to be done, things like laundry or vacuuming. So when those crappy things that have to get done are getting in the way of your awesome priorities, it's time to take a second look at maybe removing some of those have-tos so that you can focus on what is significant to you. If that means hiring a housekeeper or a bookkeeper, good on you. If that means sending your laundry out to get cleaned, go for it. If it means paying for a meal delivery service, you get it. Whatever that thing is for you, cross it off your list. And I promise you, you will feel a hell of a lot better. Oh, one more thing. There's no need to feel guilty either. If you can do it, but you don't want to, that is okay. You are allowed to focus on the awesome things that make your heart sing and delegate whatever tasks you don't want to waste your sweet, sweet time on to others who will gladly take it over. You're allowed to come home to a clean house, a cooked meal, an empty hamper, a whatever it is, so that you can enjoy your family. Get that yoga in, maybe watch a show, or even go to bed at a decent hour. It's okay to loosen the reins at work and delegate a task that someone else can do. Hire someone to do your filing, bookkeeping, or social media, or just say not right now if your plate is too full. Stop letting the tasks get in the way of your sanity. Don't let yourself turn into a hell monster over having clean floors. Trust me when I say that removing tedious tasks from your to-dos makes for a more balanced and beautiful existence. So let's get started today. Here's an exercise that you can complete to move into action and create space for yourself now. Okay, so here's the exercise that you can do today to create more space. So whatever you're doing, maybe stop, grab a pen and a piece of paper, or if you can't do that, that's totally fine. Just think about what you can be doing as I go through this exercise. So if you can, write down or think of 3 things that you despise doing. It can be anything from cleaning your toilets to posting on social media for work. What are 3 things? Okay, so beside those 3 things, beside each one of those things that makes you cringe or makes you feel tired just thinking about it, jot down some solutions for how it can be done by someone else. How can you take those tasks off your plate? Maybe you hire someone. Maybe you ask your spouse. Get your child or your babysitter or someone in your family to help you. How can you take those 3 things off your plate right now? So once you've come up with a solution for those problematic things, those to-dos that you hate doing, now what I'd like you to do, because those 3 things, those are off your plate, they are no longer your problem. Now what I'd like you to do is write down or think of 3 amazing, awesome, feel-good things that you would love to do, but don't make enough time for. What are those 3 things? 3 things that you wish you could do right now. Okay, you got them? Now schedule those awesome things during the time that you would normally spend on those first things. Take the list of those have-tos and now create space for the love-tos. When you don't have to worry about the stuff you hate doing, you can focus on the stuff you love, even if that means picking up a dusty book that you've been meaning to finish or even start, or grabbing a coffee with a friend. Remember, no guilt here. A couple last things. Don't let me be the one to tell you what's menial or stressful in your life. It may totally float your boat to take out the vacuum. You may enjoy washing dishes or filing. I personally love to cook and find serenity, and even some of my best ideas come when I'm chopping lettuce and sauteing onions. What I'm saying here is that we all have those things that we would rather not have to do. As working parents, we have to bear down big time and evaluate what brings us the most joy, love, sense of accomplishment, and that overall feeling of friggin' right. Whatever doesn't do it for you, find help and make space. You will be better off, and everyone around you will be too. You deserve to prioritize your life and fill it with what makes you your best self. Because paper mache volcanoes with neon lava eruptions do not make themselves around this house, and I much prefer the memory of my kids' screams of laughter over my own screams of vacuuming disdain. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Juggle is Real podcast. If you liked today's episode, please rate it, write a review, and share with a friend who you think could use a little help too. Until the next episode, you can find me on Instagram. My handle is Andryanna G. That's ANDRYANNAG. Until then, take good care.